With more than 35 years of professional experience to her name, ornithologist Martha Walsh-McGehee has devoted herself to the study of birds and the preservation of nature since the 1980s. Through kindness, dedication, and incredible passion, she has worked to raise awareness and better the lives of animals around the world. Growing up in Kansas City, Missouri, Ms. Walsh-McGehee attended the University of Missouri and Baker University between 1966 and 1967. She then spent time in the skies herself as a flight attendant for Trans World Airlines based out of New York City from 1967 to 1978. Following this career, she returned to her studies at Marymount Manhattan College from 1980 until 1982. Ms. Walsh-McGehee became interested in her eventual professional path after reading about and seeing firsthand the poor treatment of animals, specifically birds. Ms. Walsh-McGehee held the post of president of the island conservation effort, now known simply as Island Conservation, which works to protect island ecosystems from 1988 until 2004. Concurrently, she was chair of the board of directors for the Tortoise Reserve and a trustee of the Rare Center for Tropical Bird Conservation for many years. Additionally, she lent her expertise to the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences as a research associate. Since 2004, Ms. Walsh-McGehee has served as an advisor to the Board for Environmental Protection in the Caribbean, a nonprofit organization geared toward research, restoration, education, and advocacy within that region. Outside of her primary roles, Ms. Walsh-McGehee has been called on to exhibit her vast knowledge and experience within her field, having been an associate of the World Resources Institute and a partner in conservation for the World Wildlife Fund from 1986 until 1992. Early on in her affiliation with the World Wildlife Fund, she participated in a trip to Thailand and Nepal with a special group of conservationists. While there, they moved half a rhino population away from flooding that had come due to the construction in the area. During this process, they attached radio collars to the rhinos so they could monitor them. The group later made a similar trip to Madagascar, where she had a chance to see all of the lemur species. These experiences were her introduction to conservation organizations and completely shaped the next phase of her career. She said they gave her a whole new turn in her life. An additional career highlight for Ms. Walsh-McGehee was her work within the Saba Conservation Foundation, a group whose efforts revolve around conserving the natural and cultural heritage of Saba, a small Caribbean island. A member of the Caribbean Conservation Association, Ms. Walsh-McGehee has been associated with numerous professional groups related to nature preservation, including the St. Lucia Naturalist Society, the St. Croix Environmental Association, CEDAM International, the Friends of Abaco Parrot, the Association for the Conservation of Threatened Parrots, the Tropical Audubon Society, the Saba Conservation Foundation, and the Center for Marine Conservation. She held the rank of Executive Council member and board director within the Society of Caribbean Ornithology. In retirement, Ms. Walsh-McGehee enjoys reading, bird watching, and horseback riding. She also spent many years as an avid scuba diver.